Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J, and we are Wild Stallions.
Yes! Let's keep that energy going, man.
That's right.
Looking at Phoenix, Arizona, Pete. It's been a long time. We've been on the road forever.
Yes, we have. It's good to be home.
Yes. Back here in the Sunshine State of Arizona, and we got our work cut out for us today, Pete. We're gonna be facing these Houston Crocodons, the other Houston team. This is the only game this season. The only game this season that we're gonna be up against these guys this year, regular season.
That's right. Yeah, and like you said, they're in a four-way tie for first place right now in the Pathfinder Division over there in the Pioneer Conference. So they are not going to be a pushover by any stretch.
No, and one of them is coming back to Phoenix. What's that?
I'm getting a connection symbol on my. Okay, it's gone.
Okay, we're good there. We're good at the booth here, folks.
Yes, sir. Are you still receiving me? Are you?
Yes. We've been out for a week, and like the tech staff is like they're
still out.
A week off, right? Yeah, the home staff. Anyway, let's talk Crocodons. Since the last time we saw this team, there's been some changes. They were a little bit active in the off season. Their number one change is going to be Hoots Harvey. Hoots Harvey coming over from Phoenix from the Sandcats. He started off several seasons back with the Front Runners. Two okay seasons with the Sandcats. He's got a 252 average on his career. He's the center fielder, also plays first base, outfield. B+ ranked RBI man at 38, making $8.3 million a year. Mostly known for his speed, but good power. So Hoots, happy to be here in Houston. After that, we got Wilbur Bobbert. Wilbur Bobbert's a 20-year-old rookie, making $9.2 million a year to play right field. He's B+ ranked. He's got mostly known for his power, but he's got good connectivity as well and a good arm. In his 10 games thus far, he's got a 179 average. So, I mean, he's got 5 RBIs, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
He has 7 hits and 5 RBIs. So it's been quality over quantity, hasn't it?
Yeah, and that's he's a rookie, so he's got to get the feel for the way the big boys play and get some control and some patience at the plate.
Yeah, they'll give him more time and they'll get that right. Here's the one we know about, Eliza Peck, man. She played with us her whole career thus far. I think, we picked her up free agent market. She's 26 now, making 6'3", catching for the Crocodons. What can you say about Eliza?
I could say a lot of things about Eliza. I mean, that all ring true. And she's bringing it to the Crocodons, hitting .310 so far in the early days of the season as a designated hitter. She's had 29 at-bats. So .310 with starting out is really pretty good. She was a great player for us. It was hard to give her up, but it was really kind of came down to who we were going to invest in, and we decided to invest in Steve Monster, who's also off to a pretty good start this year.
Yeah, we wish her all the best. I mean, she's, like you said, she was good for us. Looks like she's playing even better. Maybe she's upset about that. She's animated to really do her best. So she's showing up for Crocodile. She's gonna be excited to take her old home field and try and beat us today, Pete. So we gotta shut her down.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna have our hands full too.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the other games real quick. There's only 10 to tell you about, and these guys weren't in there, but it is gonna change how things went. Things started off with the Sawteeth at the Gold Coast out in Oakland. What happened?
Sawteeth travel to take on the Gold Coast. Gold Coast out first, but the Sawteeth come back. Ultimately, the Gold Coast are going to pull away easily, make it 12-2 in the end.
The Platypi went up to visit the Grapplers in San Jose, and the Grapplers took them 10-3.
Philadelphia Freedom taking on the Wide Loads, and it's Freedom all day, 5-0.
Colorado Buzzards at the LA Blowfish. It's close, but the Blowfish won at 4-2.
The Hot Corners taking on the Wild Pigs, and the Hot Corners with an easy lead, and they'll hold on to win 5-3.
Sandcats out of the Front Runners in Philadelphia. It's close, but the Front Runners run at 7-6.
The Heaters taking on the Water Bullets. It's Heaters blanket of Water Bullets 3-0.
Freebooters out in Santa Monica at the Overdogs. Close game, but the Overdogs took them 6-5.
14. The Jacks taking on the Moonstars. It's going to be Jacks 3, Moonstars 2.
Burners at the Outlaws, and it was close. The Outlaws 4-3.
So, as we look at the Pioneer Conference over there, the Pathfinder Division, we're going to say that the Freedom and the Blowfish are both tied up in first place with records of 7 and 4. The Crocodons in second place with a record of 6 and 4 are a half game behind those two.
All right. In the Uncharted division, it's the San Diego Platypi out on top. Well, actually, no, the Platypi, the Buzzards, and the Outlaws all sharing first place with 6 and 5 winning records. They are one game ahead of the St. Louis Hot Corners, who are one game below 500 at 5 and 6.
With a minus 14 run differential. Yeah. Down in the Journey division, the Arctics with a record of 6 and 4. They hold a 1.5 game lead over the second place Grapplers, who have a record of 5 and 6.
In our conference, Explore Conference Seafarer Division, the California Gold Coats and the Houston Jacks share first place. Both 8 and 3, both impressive run differentials. The Gold Coats the best in the league, plus 34. Just insane. Both teams have a full 3-game lead ahead of the San Monica Overdogs, who are 5 and 6, and 3 games back.
In our very own trade division, the Beewolves sit atop with a record of 7 and 3, a plus 19 run differential. Behind them, in second place, the Sirloins and the Nemesis are tied with records of 6 and 4. The Sirloins with a plus 9 run differential, just 1 run better than the Nemesis. So they have a little bit of a lead over the Nemesis.
Yeah, all 3 top teams in the trade, positive run differentials. And the Curiosity division, it's the San Jose Sawteeth out in front with a 7 and 4 record, and the San Diego Moonstars are 2 games back with 5 and 6. And that's going to bring us to our regular season game 11 of 44. It's the quarter-way mark of the 2023 season. Pretty soon we'll be able to tell you about some of the changes coming to 2024. But for now, it's the 6 and 4 Crocodons against the 7 and 3 Beewolves, 2 winning teams in the field. The Crocodons are known as extreme bullpen beasts. They got a good rotation. A really good rotation, and their pen is just great. They've got great defense as well. Looks like they lack a little bit offensively, so it may be hard to get around them. But they don't have slouches out there, as we'll see, so Beewolves got to be careful. They're going to start I think it's their third string starter, Jerry Capps, the right-hander, known mostly for his accuracy. He's also got good velocity and fair junk. He's got a 1-0 winning record on the season with a 1.42 ERA. And a 0.71 whip, so he's a tough guy.
Yes, he is, and those backing him up is Rhonda Turd over at third base. She's got good power, but she's got less than average ability to connect at home plate and good speed on the base pass. She's only hitting 200 so far this season with 1 home run. You got Reed over at second base. He's locked in. He's got less than average power. He's got good ability to connect at home plate, though, and less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 303, no home runs as of yet. And Lane Drive at first base with a little bit less than average power, but good ability to connect at home plate. Again, all of these players, pretty good ability to connect, but poor speed. Again, poor speed on the base pass. So not only Turd with a good speed on the base pass. Lane Drive is hitting 300 with 2 home runs so far this season.
All right, yeah. Not a lot of home runs. Yeah,
it's like trying to put lipstick on a pig.
We're going to put our amazingly capable third string starter, Fran Giappani, on the mound, our right-hander. She's known for her velocity, but she's got good chunk of fair accuracy. She's got a 1-0 winning record on the season, a 1.29 ERA, and a 0.93 whip. So Fran Giappani always, silently strong.
Definitely, yeah. She's not somebody who commandeers the spotlight a whole lot. Definitely not as often as she should. She just goes out there, does her job, and she does it well every time she's on the mound. Backing her up, the recently locked in Hammer Longballo, the right fielder, with good power and good ability to connect at home plate and less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 333, moved into a 2-way tie with Steve Monstour for the most home runs on the Beewolves with 4. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, is also locked in. He's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 385 with 1 home run. And then Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, who is locked in as well. He's just burning it up so far this season, Tommy. He's got good power, really good ability to connect at home plate. He's got less than average speed, though, on the base passes. He's hitting 500 with 1 home run.
Wow, yeah, Biggs tied for 4th for stolen bases this thus far of the season, I think at 5. Woodman, like to see some more home runs out of him. Maybe you could put one over the wall today. But
Yeah, it would be nice. But he's putting the ball in play. So, I mean, even if he's not hitting the ball out of the park, he's getting on base and he's driving up the pressure on the pitchers.
yeah, anyway, and how about all 3 of our noble players being locked in too, huh?
I like that, especially with Hanley Dexterra slumping so far. I mean, the last couple of games, he has just not looked as sharp as he has in the past.
Curious to see what that's going to mean for the lineup. Oh, here we're getting the lineup. Look at that, just hand it to me.
Whether we want it or not.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to start things off. It's going to be, well, here, so this is kind of what we're seeing. Buster Biggs in left field batting first, locked in. Right behind him, the locked in first baseman, Sturdy Woodman. Behind him, batting third, the locked in right fielder, Ham Longballo. Catching today, Steve Monstour batting cleanup. Right behind it, we got Hanley Dexter as a shortstop, but he's tense. So I say, will we bring in Slamous?
I'd be up for that again. He's also another guy who's been having a pretty good season so far.
He is, yeah. So Dexter is good enough to get the option. He's such a great player that they pretty much ask him how he's feeling. He's going to take a seat. He's going to let Ham Slamous get here because, like Pete said, Ham's playing strong thus far. So any chance you give him to keep that engine running, it's going to be a good idea. Freddie Knox is going to play second base because no one else will, and he's going to bat 6th, batting 7th. We got Bertha Banks at third base, unless you want to try Barney Bryan. I mean, Bertha played pretty good in the last game, though.
I think you're right. I think she did. So why don't we ride the hot hand a little bit? But I would like to see Barney Bryan get some more playing time.
Yeah. Now we got Magic Moore at center field, batting 8th and batting 9th. Our pitcher, Frangipani. She throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the curveball, the slider, and the changeup. Let's get this game underway. What do you say?
Yes, sir. They got the roof closed in Red Rock, so we're in a nice air-conditioned 75-degree stadium. Everything's going to be good. Perfect climate for a perfect game. Let's get her going.
Yeah.
Crocodons lineup is going to look like this. Crocodons are going to lead off with lane drive at first base. Reed at second. Bobbert in right field. Tantrum in left. Hurd playing third base. Harvey in center field. Pickle at shortstop. Chukov catching, and Caps on the pitcher's mound. So as the Beewolves take the field, lane drive, Stephen Reed and Wilbur Bobbitt will get ready to face off against Frangipani and her 1.29 ERA.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Let's get this going. Three ball. Lane drive, the first baseman. Neutral and fit, hitting 300, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs.
Right. What could Frangipani do for her?
First pitch, inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to lane drive, the Crocodon first baseman. That one's a flare into right field, and Longballo is going to run up on it and make the catch for the first out. So 1 down.
Number 54.
And in steps Stephen Reed, the second baseman. He's locked in and fit, hitting 303 with 4 RBIs. He's known around the league as a whiffer, though. First pitch to Reed is in there for a called strike. Japani thread the needle on the outside corner of the plate. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Frangipani, with 18 strikeouts so far this season, gets that second pitch across for a strike. And there's that's going to get right past Sturdy Woodman into right field. And he was supposed to dive, but he didn't. But Hammer Longballo did, which allowed the ball to go all the way.
He tripped.
Yeah, it looked like he tripped. But so a double for Stephen Reed. Wilbur Bobbitt favors the outside pitch. He's tense but fit. He's hitting 179 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. First pitch to Bobbert's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bobbert swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bobbert now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wilbur Bobbert, the Crocodon right fielder, he gets enough of that to push it foul along the third baseline. He'll get another pitch. 1-2. There's a roller to Japani. She's going to throw it to first for the second out. And then they're going to throw the ball around the infield just to kind of showboat. Tig Tantrum, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's known as an RBI man. He's hitting 258 with 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Tantrum playing left field. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Plays left field for the Crocodons. That one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Reed standing at third base. That one's inside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Tig Tantrum. There's a roller to Ham Slamous. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. So we're going to be out of the inning. We're going into the bottom of the 1st. No score. Buster Biggs, Sturdy Woodman, and Hammer Longballo going to face off against Jerry Caps and his 1.42 ERA.
All right.
Yes, sir. 1 hit there. Buster Biggs locked in and fit, hitting .385. 1 home run, 4 RBIs.
All right, and Jerry Caps throws the first pitch to start at the bottom of the side. It's a break pitch there for a strike. No swing. 0-1 the count. Buster Biggs. That one's down low. We got a good patient batter. 1 apiece now, even up. That one's also low. Good eye by Buster Biggs. 2-1. High hits one out in the right center field. That's going to drop in there for a clean single. Buster Biggs starting things off well so far. Pete, good offense.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with nobody out. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's locked in and fit, hitting .500. 1 home run. 10 RBIs. The speedy Buster Biggs at first base. First pitch to Sturdy Woodman's outside, ball 1. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the first base line. 1-1. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the first base line. 1-2. Uh-oh, connection issues again. Why? Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Sturdy Woodman. Why does he keep doing that to me? Hammer Longballo stepping in.
Yeah. All right, yeah, Hammer Longballo, home run over the right field wall. Wow, Pete, holy cats. That was point right off the bat. You can tell that was going over. That's a 2-run home run. Hammer starts it off in the bottom of the 1st. 411 feet of right field. It's his 5th home run now. The 12th RBI of the season. The Hammer Longballo just pushing the meter.
Yes, sir. Steve Monstour, neutral fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. Hitting .357, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. First cut is foul. Hits that foul. Strike 1. That one's in ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Caps is tense now. That one's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Monstour. That catches the outside corner. That'll even the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Steve Monstour. So 2 outs, nobody on. In steps Ham Slamous, the shortstop.
Yeah, Ham Slamous 462, 1 home run. Jerry Caps has two strikeouts, but he's a little tense so far. Late swing strikeouts. It's hard to read at first. Caps is looking good on the mound except for that 1 home run. That one's high. Now we're even 1 apiece to Ham Slamous. 2 outs. Early swing fouls it off the net. 1-2. He's got him in a hole. 2-0 Beewolves. That's an easy pop up into shallow center field. Waving it off to center field to make the catch. Hoots Harvey for the 3rd out.
That's it, but the Beewolves put 2 on the board, so as we head into the top of the 2nd, it's Beewolves 2, Crocodons nothing. Run to third, Hoots Harvey and Norton Pickle get a first look at Fran Japani, who threw 15 pitches and gave up 1 hit in the 1st inning.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman. Run to 3rd.
Run to 3rd, 200 on the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Stand in the right-hand batter's box, chewing a little something. She's the 3rd basewoman for the Houston Crocodons. That one makes it in the low part of the zone. No string, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Benjamin throwing her 17th pitch here in the 2nd inning. Slider misses outside. We're even now 1 apiece. Now the 2nd, 2-0 Beewolves. Gets under the swings under that one. Misses 1-2 now the count to run to 3rd. The RBI dud. Reaches down to get that curveball. Pops it up in the center field. Running back is Magic Moore. Shy of the track. Pulls that one in for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down. That's going to bring in the center fielder, Hoots Harvey, the RBI man. Hitting 162 on the season. No home runs, 2 RBIs. Looking a little tense recently. Normally a good power hitter. Not a ton of contact. Fast if he gets on, so the Beewolves want to keep him off. No swing, inside strike zone, strike. 0-1 to Hoots Harvey. Breaking pitch is there for strike 2. He's yet to swing, and he's in a hole 0-2. Is the center fielder. Just caught that last pitch to end the last. Oh, he swings underneath on a high inside fastball. Misses. Poor pitch selection to swing at. He never had that one. That's a strikeout. That's going to bring in the tense Norton Pickle, who's hitting .238 on the season. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. He plays shortstop for Houston's Crocodon team. Takes the first pitch to change up right in there for a strike. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Normally good for contact and speed. Not great power. Still, you got to be careful. Checks on that breaking pitch, misses low. We're even at 1 apiece now. Number 40 throwing her 25th pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Fran Japani in command on the mound early game here in Phoenix on this lovely day. Checks on that breaking pitch, misses just up high. We're at 2-2-2. Pitch down low, swinging a strike 3. Frangipani on the K train, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're heading into the bottom of the second. Still Beewolves 2, Crocodons nothing. Freddie Knox, Bertha Banks, and Magic Morgan get a first look at Jerry Capps, who threw 18 pitches. Struck out 2, but gave up 2 hits. His ERA jumped up to a 2.63. Freddie Knox, neutral and fit, hitting .342 with a home run, 7 RBIs. Freddie Knox, the Beewolves second baseman. Swing, fouls that one straight back, strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Freddie Knox. That one's popped into shallow left field, and the shortstop is out, and Pickles will make the catch. Norton Pickle with the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Bertha Banks.
Capps is throwing them in quick. Bertha Banks hitting .286. Had a good game in that last game down in Fort Lauderdale against the Freebooters. Checks the first one inside, strike 1 on 1 count. Bertha Banks. That one skips off the plate, no swing, ball 1. We're even on 1 apiece. Misses inside, 2-1. Bertha Banks got walked a lot in the last game. 25th pitch, skipping off the dirt again, 3-1. Hitter's pitch, the composed Jerry Capps to bring it back together though. Hard liner to right center field. It is caught and just before the wall in right field. Oh boy, that's close, Pete.
Yes, sir. 2 outs though, and nobody on. Magic Moore, the center fielder, steps in. Moore hitting .188 with a home run, 2 RBIs. 2 outs, nobody on for Moore. There's a dribbler to Capps, who's a very good fielding pitcher. He picks it up, makes the throw to first for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down. We're going to head into the top of the 3rd. Crocodons nothing, Beewolves 2. Evan Chekhov's first at bat, and Jerry Capps first at bat, and then lane drive 0 for 1. Japani at 27 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up a hit. Her ERA is down to 1.12. Ivan Chukov, the catcher, is hitting .250 with no home runs, 3 RBIs. He's neutral and fit, Chukov. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Frangipani at 28 pitches, make it 29. There's a shot to Sturdy Woodman, a line drive. He'll make the catch for the first out. 1 up and 1 down. In steps Jerry Capps, the starting pitcher. He's neutral and fit. Known as a composed pitcher. Nobody on.
Chukov anticipates the slider after curveball.
Popped up in the foul territory. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, is there. Make the catch. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Lane Drive, the first baseman. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 3rd. First pitch to Drive is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lane Drive. The Crocodon first baseman, Frangipani, locked in right now. That one's a flare that's going to drop foul along the first baseline. That'll move her to 2 strikes, though. So with 1 ball, 2 strikes, Japani delivers. Ooh, just a little high. And that'll even the count up, 2-2. That one's ripped foul. Drive will get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a roller to Frangipani. She'll let Woodman get to first base, make the throw for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the bottom of the 3rd. Crocodons, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Beewolves, 2 runs on 2 hits with no errors. Frangipani's first at bat. Buster Biggs, 1 for 1. And Sturdy Woodman, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Caps at 27 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. Frangipani's locked in and fit, hitting .400 on the season. No home runs, 1 RBI.
Yeah, an unusually strong contact hitter is Frangipani. Oh, that pitch makes it back on the outside corner. 1 fans didn't like the call. Reaches down, fouls it back, but she's in a hole now, 0-2. Jerry Capps was the 30th pitch. It's an easy pop-up to shallow center. Second baseman runs over, gets it. Reed's going to make that grab his first out.
Yeah, her pitch was the first pitch. She let it go by. Buster Biggs locked in and fit, 1 for 1 with a single. Come on, Buster. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch is low, ball 1. Oh, that catches the inside corner for a called strike. 1-1 now to Buster Biggs. Outside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, that catches the outside corner. 2-2 now. There's a shot into center field. That'll drop, and Buster Biggs is on for the 2nd time today.
Yeah, Buster looking good.
Yeah, he is. We're going to put the team on his back. Sturdy Woodman steps in.
Buster was upset about that 1 strike call. Got a fast runner at first base, 1 out. And Sturdy Woodman at the plate. I forgot what he was today. That pitch is inside. This is ball 1, 1 of the count. Hard liner passing around in the center field. That's going to be another clean single. Everyone's standing up. Pete, they got 2 on with 1 out.
Yes, sir, and in steps Hammer Longballo. He's locked in and fit, 1 for 1 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Buster Biggs at second, Sturdy Woodman at first, 1 out. First pitch to Longballo is outside, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strike. Cap staying away from Longballo. That one's low as well, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Hammer Longballo. Caps is a composed pitcher, and that's a roller to the shortstop Pickle. He'll pick it up, make the throw to second. They'll get the force out at second, but the relay is not in time. So runners at first and third with 2 outs, and in steps Steve Monstour.
Kind of surprised Longballo swung at that. He probably shouldn't have. Got runners in the corners with 2 outs. Oh, Steve swings a day early, misses 0-1 the count. He's eager. Fans are standing up. Fouls it back off the net, but he's quickly in a hole in 2. They're 1 pitch away from being shut down. That one misses high and is on good pace. Not easy to not swing at that one. 45th pitch on a 1-2 count. Early swing off the net. 1-2. It's composed pitcher. Rips one in there. Gets strikes him out. 3rd strikeout. Steve Monstour crunches the bat.
Oh, that was okay. We're going into the top of the 4th. Beewolves 2, Crocodons nothing. Stephen Reed 1 for 1 with a double. Wilbur Bobbert 0 for 1. Tag Tantrum 0 for 1. Japani had 36 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. Her ERA's dropped to 1.06. Stephen Reed locked in and fit.
Yes, 1 for 1 with a double. That's 2 bases with 1 hit. A locked-in pitcher, a locked-in second baseman. Slider misses up top. 1-0 the count to Stephen Reed. 324 on the season. Great contact hitter. Checks on that one, strike 1. The infield's going to go guard the lines for Steve-O Rito. There's one down the third base line. Foul. 1-2. Got him in a hole. Japani known as a whiffer, though. And she gets a changeup. No call. Reed didn't like it. A no swing. And that's another K. That brings in the rattled Wilbur Bobbert. 0 for 1 on the day. Only 175. 1 home run. Looking for pitches outside corner. Japani gives him one. It's a little too far. He doesn't chase. Looks like he won't swing at the first strike. 1-0 the count. There's that first strike. Now the safety's off. We're even at 1 apiece. Locked in Japani against the rattled right fielder for the Houston Crocs. 3rd pitch anticipated, and that's throw. It goes just foul. There's, thankfully, that would have been extra bases. Now the 1-2. There's a grounder to Freddie Knox, who picks it up. 1 pump throw to first base. Gets the second. A surprising, interesting stand for a rattled batter there. That's going to be Tig Tantrum 0 for 1. Tig played in this stadium for the Sandcats for a while. So this is like a second home for Tig. He's comfortable here in Red Rock. He's hitting 250 on the season. Watches that curveball skip off the dirt. Good trap, Steve Monstour. 1-0 the count. The Tig man. Checks on that one, but it's inside corner strike 1. We're now 1 apiece. Top of the 4th, 2-0 Beewolves. Brad Japani throwing a 47th pitch to Tig. Breaking pitch makes the low part of the zone. We're now at 1-2 with 2 outs. 1 more to go for Franny. Hoping to close out before pitch 50. Instead, it's a hard liner to left center field. Magic Moore dives back, gets it off the wall. He's going to have to throw it in. Tig Tantrums hold up a stand-up double at second base. We're just lucky that didn't carry a little further. Would have been out of here.
Run to 3rd.
Run to 3rd now, 0 for 1. 194 on the season. Yeah, you know, when the Beewolves get 2 strikes, that's where the problems happen usually. We got to not get 2 strikes. We got to hit up before that. There goes for second base, Steve Oh, no, for third base. Wow, he fooled Steve Monstour so bad, Steve threw to second. He's now at 3rd in scoring position. Freddie Knox picks it up on the ground, though. He's going to clear things out with a throw to first. That was close.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to go into the bottom of the 4th. It's still 2-0 Beewolves. Ham Slamous 0 for 1. Freddie Knox 0 for 1. Bertha Banks 0 for 1. Jerry Caps at 46 pitches. Racked up 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. His ERA's at a 2.30. Ham Slamous neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Come on, Hammy. Let's get her going here. That's a shot. That's going to get up the middle in the center field for a clean single. So Ham Slamous leads off the 4th. Bottom of the 4th with a single, so 1 on and nobody out. Fred Knox steps in.
Yeah, you know, it's a battle of defense here. The Beewolves so far getting the offense passed that they need to. They got to not strand the batters now. With no outs, 1 on first, late swing strike 1, Freddie Knox. Jerry Caps has a few strikeouts today. That one's in the dirt. He's running for second base. Boy, Chukoff had to go far to get that one. And he even took us. He wasn't paying quite good enough attention, but he still made the second. Early swing foul ball, third baseline, 1-2 to Freddie Knox. Slamous in scoring position. There's a roller to Pickle. He's going to make the throw to first for the out, but it's a sack single as Slamous makes it to third with only one out, Pete.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 1 out. Bertha Banks steps in. 0 for 1 today, hitting .273 on the season. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. That's over the inside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Bertha Banks. That's a shot. That's going into left field. Doesn't care. It's gone. That's off the wall. And Bertha Banks is going to pull into second with a double. And the Beewolves put another one on the board, making 3-0 with Bertha Banks standing at second base with 1 out. Magic Moore, tense but fit.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised Tantrum didn't jump at that one. He could have made that catch. What a hit by Bertha. 55th pitch to start it off to Moore. Oh, the fans didn't like it. Thought it was a little high, but it's a strike, 0 the count.
Oh,
there's
magic.
A liner straight to second base. Reed picks it up, throws him out at second, but then advances Bertha Banks. There's still just 2 outs.
Yes, sir. 2 outs, runner at third. Frangipani's locked in and fit. She's 0 for 1 today, but she's hitting .333 on the season. A base hit brings in another run. First pitch to...
Yes!
That's it. That's the base hit into left field into the corner. Frangipani is going to hold up at first. She rounded first, but it didn't look like she was going to have enough to get there. So with 2 outs and Frangipani at first base, the in steps the locked in Buster Biggs.
Yeah, good call by the third base to have her hold up, though. Buster Biggs 2 for 2 with 2 singles, .415 on the season. Only 1 home run. He's going for number 2. Oh, that breaking pitch makes it back over for a strike. 0 the count. Fans going crazy here in Phoenix, loving their team out in front. Rolling bunt foul, first baseline. 0-2. Cap's got him in a hole. But that one misses low. Good patience. 1-2 the count. 2. Buster Biggs, 2 outs. Hard liner to right center field. It's going back to the wall. It's going to be caught just short by Hoots Harvey on the side, Pete. Wow, what a hit.
Holy cow, but the Beewolves put 2 more on the board in the bottom of the 4th. So as we head into the top of the 5th, it's Beewolves 4, Crocs nothing. Hoots Harvey 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Norton Pickle 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Evan Chekhov 0 for 1. Japani at 50 pitches with 3 strikeouts. Hoots Harvey is tense but fit. He's known as an RBI man. He's 0 for 1 today.
Right.
50 pitches for Frangipani. First pitch to Hoots Harvey's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Harvey anticipated that pitch, but he was happy to lay off and let it sail outside. That one's too high. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Hoots Harvey, the Crocodon center field one. He rips that one hard but foul, and that'll even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ooh, he just gets enough of that to push it foul off the handle of the bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Hoots Harvey. Strikeout number 4. Norton Pickle tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out. Frangipani locked in and fit, throwing her 57th pitch to Norton Pickle. He fouls that one off into the stands along the first base side. No balls and a strike. Pickle playing shortstop for the Crocodons. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He was way out in front of that one. Japani had him fooled completely. So he's in the hole 0-2. That one's ripped foul along the third base line. He'll get another pitch. Pickle is tense. Allen's low, ball 1. Pickle's able to lay off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen's ripped foul. Japani at 61, make it 62. Low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Norton Pickle. Got ourselves a battle here. There's a roller, and Ham Slamous can get up on it, make the throw to first. Sturdy Woodman for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps the checker, Ivan Chukov. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 2 outs. Beewolves with a 4-0 lead here in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Chukov is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Frangipani throws that one outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chukov catching for the Crocodons today. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That's in there for a called strike. So now the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 5th, Beewolves 4, Crocodons nothing. There's a roller. Freddie Knox going to run up on it, make the throw, and just get Chukov at first base. 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the bottom of the 5th. It's still 4-0. Beewolves. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Hammer Longballo 1 for 2 with a home run. Steve Monstour 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Caps at 61 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 7 hits. His ERA is up to a 3.24. Sturdy Woodman locked in and fit, stepping in. 1 for 2 with a single today. First pitch to Woodman's inside, ball 1. There's a shot that'll get up in the middle, into center field on the ground for a clean single. Sturdy Woodman leading off the bottom of the 5th with a single, so 1 on with nobody out.
Well, you can't beat Sturdy this year. Ham Longballo 1 for 2 with a home run, 342, huge power, slow runner at first base. Breaking piss makes it low. Breaking piss. 65th pitch in the 10th now. There's a liner right in the right center field. That's going to drop in there. Bobber's going to pick it up. Sturdy Woodman not fast enough to make his way to third. You got runners at first and second with no outs, Pete. What offense by the Beewolves.
Yes, sir. We're seeing some good. Steve Monstour, the catcher, neutral and fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. They're going to pull Jerry Capps here, Tommy. They're going to bring in Rena Clark, that superstar starting pitcher, relief pitcher you talked about with the 2.84 ERA, the .79 whip, and 11 strikeouts. She's neutral and fit. She's got good velocity, good junk, good accuracy. She's almost fully rested. She's known around the league as a composed pitcher, but she's also known as a K-dud, doesn't strike out a lot of batters. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 5th, Rena Clark's going to face off against Steve Monstour. There's going to be a double switch. Evan Chekhov is going to get pulled here.
Ooh.
Yeah, this seems dangerous. Evan Chekhov, the catcher, is going to get pulled, and we're going to see Eliza Peck, somebody we all know well. She's going to come in as a catcher, although I don't think that's really her position. She is hitting 310. Oh, that's right, she is. 310, no home runs. She's neutral and not 100% physically fit, but she's well. She doesn't have a lot of speed, but she's got a good fielder with a good arm. So now pitching Eliza Peck. That's right. I keep thinking of
we only had her for 3 seasons. So
yeah. Ball 1. I keep confusing her with what's her name, who backed up Freddie Knox. So 2 quick balls from Rena Clark to Steve Monstour. Allen's low, ball 3. So 3 straight balls to Steve Monstour. Rena Clark, known as a composed pitcher. She'll throw that one over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called second strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Steve Monstour. Allen's high, ball 4, and Rena Clark has walked the bases loaded, and in steps Ham Slamous.
Not a bad pitch selection, though. She tried to get him go underneath that, but now the bases are loaded with no outs. Ham 1 for 2, and it's a line drive into center field. You got 2 runners coming around. Everybody's running, Pete. It's going to be a double. They're gonna tag out Ham on this, trying to get that double, but we got 2 runs in.
Yes, sir. 2 runs across the plate. A runner at third base. Freddie Knox steps up. Knox 0 for 2 today. Steve Monstour standing at third base. First pitch to Freddie Knox is low, ball 1. And Freddie Knox bunts foul. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Oh, Freddie Knox squared around but was able to pull it back. Ball 2. That's in there for called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Freddie Knox squaring around the second time. Lifts that one. That's going to get. Oh, that's caught by the second baseman. And Steve Monstour was doubled off. That looked like it was going into right center field. I actually didn't tell Steve Monstour to do anything. So we're going into the top of the 6th. It's Beewolves 6, Crocodons nothing. Eliza Peck's first at bat, lane drive 0 for 2, and Steve Reed. Eliza Peck neutral and fit, neutral and well, hitting 310, no home runs, 4 RBIs.
Eliza's first at bat in this stadium since she left, playing for a new team now, the Crocodons. She's eager to get up here talking with her old catcher mates. Fooled by that one, swung and missed on the breaker down low on the count. I do not envy her, though. She's going against her old teammate Frangipani. 2 quick strikes. She gets underneath that. Magic Moore coming over to center field, makes that grab. Yeah. Seems like he had to reach a little for it.
Yeah.
It's a good crack though by our old friend Eliza Peck. It's gonna bring in Leanne Drive. In the driver's seat, great contact hitter. Swings and misses at that inside pitch. On the count. Beewolves totally taking the lead. 6-0 here at the top of the 6th. Pregame misses outside to get the locked in. Frangipani closing in on 75 pitches. It's a tough batter, though. Swings and misses, strike 2. 1-2 the count. Leon drive. Pitch number 75 going right now. It's a liner. Diving. Sturdy Woodman picks it up, tosses back to first. Frangipani covers the bag. Gets that second out. Good defense by the Beewolves, looking like a championship team, Pete.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Steven Reed, 314. Locked in. Great contact hitter. That one's low. Infield's going to guard the lines just in case. The second baseman pushes it, and he does. Oh, but it gets into the gap. And left center field, Buster Big steps up, throws it in. That's going to be a clean single. For what's that guy over here?
Number 50.
Steve Reed.
Yeah, Steve Reed. Now Wilbur Robert comes in 0-2 on the day, the right fielder for the Crocodons. Although he's rattled, he hit pretty hard in his last at bat. He goes 0-2. Watches the first pitch, misses high. Ball 1. That one fouls it off. Now we're even at 1 apiece. Great day for baseball. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Beewolves in the driver's seat. 1 more to go, Pete. Frangipani throws 80 pitches. Here's 81. Oh, the breaking pitches just misses outside. Now we're at 2-2-2.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another K for Frangipani.
And if you're watching my coverage, you can see that I completely lost connection on that. So Frangipani got that one on her own. So we're going to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Crocodons, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. The Beewolves, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Bertha Banks steps in. She's 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. She's neutral and fit.
All right. There's Eliza Peck with the glove up. Who skips off the dirt. Good catching by Eliza Peck. Misses ball 1, 1 to the count. Another one skips off the dirt. 2-0 to Bertha Banks. 3-0, 99 miles an hour, too, but she's composed. She can bring it back. And she does. Comes right at her, but it's a home run by Bertha Banks on the left field wall, Pete. And the Beewolves make it 7-zip. Bertha Banks continuing the hot streak after her last game in Florida. She hits into the left field wall. The fans are cheering her on. It's only her first home run and second RBI this season. Way to go, Bertha.
Yes, sir. And in steps Magic Moore. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Got good connection versus left-handed pitching, but that's not going to help him against Marina Clark. First pitch is a line drive into center field for a clean single for Magic Moore. All right, Magic. So with 1 on and nobody out, in steps Frangipani, the locked-in and fit pitcher. She's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI today.
Yeah, Beewolves got 1 on, no out still. Got a fast runner at first base. Hard liner on the ground. A diving Reed picks it up, but he's not going to be able to get Magic Moore at second. Instead, he goes to first to get Frangipani for the easy one. Beewolves got 1 on second, now with only 1 out, Pete.
Yes, sir. Buster Biggs locked in and fit steps in. Runner at second base with 1 out. Biggs hitting big today. That's a shot. That's down the line, but it's going to curve foul out there by left field line. So strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Outside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Outside ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Buster Biggs. That one's outside ball 4. We now got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Sturdy Woodman steps in. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
I thought the bases were loaded. Yeah, we got first and second. You're right. 2 for 3, 5-11. 5-11 on the season.
But only 1 out. I said
inside.
2.
3 o'clock, 10's having a hard time. Oh, Sturdy Woodman, look out! That's an injury foul ball, first base line. 1 apiece now. That's a ball. Now we're at 2-1, Sturdy Woodman. Bottom of the 6, 7-0 Beewolves. Late swing, fouls it off the wall. 2 apiece now. She's K-Dud. Throwing to the checks on that one. Pulls way to pull it back. And then now we're at full count, 3-2. Sturdy Woodman. She's got to throw to him, though.
No.
And it makes it easy pop up to first base. Caught by drive on the infield fly. 2 down.
Yes, sir. 2 out. Hammer Longballo locked in and fit. 2 for 3. A home run, a single, and 2 RBIs. Runners at first and second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Beewolves 7. Crocodons nothing. There's a smash. That's going to get up into center field, and the leading runner is going to come across and score, make it 8-0. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Steve Montour, power versus right-handed pitching.
Wow, what an offensive game here. Just still, what a home return. First one outside ball. That one's in it for a strike. Now we're going to 1 apiece of Steve Munster. 3:33 on the season. Hard line on the ground. That's going to go straight to Reed at second base. Picks up, throws him out at third. Finally closes out the side, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the 7th. Beewolves 8, Crocodons nothing. Tig Tantrum 1 for 2 with a double. Run to Turd 0 for 2, and Hoots Harvey 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Japani had 82 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Her ERA's down to a .90, Tom.
Oh, man.
Tig Tantrum locked in and fit. He's an RBI man, 1 for 2 with a single today. That one's fouled straight back, strike 1. Frangipani had 23 strikeouts on the season. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Tig Tantrum, a Crocodon left fielder. There's a shot, and just over the head of Bertha Banks into left field. Buster Biggs will pick it up and make the throw to the cutoff. Ham Slamous will get it to Freddie Knox, but another double for Tig Tantrum. So with a runner at second and nobody out, Run to Turd steps in. She's an RBI dud and 0 for 2 today. Tantrum with a lot of speed at second base. There's a shot, and that's going to go, And the flip to Frangipani. He had to lay out to pick it up, and then throw it to Frangipani for 1 out. Rattled and fit is Hoots Harvey. Hoots Harvey, runner at third base with 1 out. That one's ripped foul, and again, I'm getting connection problems. I don't know why I'm having connection problems.
I don't see them, I am.
Outside. Ball 1, strike 1. 1 out. That's in it for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hoots Harvey, the Crocodons center fielder, not having a very good day today at the plate. There's a shot. That's going to be an RBI. That gets into center field. Magic Moore will get it in quickly to Freddie Knox, but a run will score, making it 8-1 in the top of the 8th. Norton Pickle, tense but fit, 0 for 2 today. Runner at first base with 1 out. Hoots Harvey has some speed over at first base.
He does.
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw over to first, and Harvey is back. 1 on, 1 out. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That one's ripped foul along the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pickle behind in the count. Japani steps off the rubber, and Hoots Harvey gets back. So 1 and 2. There's a roller, but that's going to roll foul. 1 and 2. Frangipani throwing her 95th pitch. Inside. Ball 2. 2 and 2 to Norton Pickle, the Crocodon shortstop. There's a shot, and that's going to be to Bertha Banks. She'll get up, make the throw across the diamond to first base to get the batter. So 2 outs with a runner at second base. Rena Clark steps in. She's tense but fit. And they're going to pull Rena Clark. They're going to bring in a pinch hitting second baseman in the form of Aromatisse Weber. Aromatisse Weber is hitting .500 on the season. No home runs, no RBI. She's neutral and fit. She's got poor power and poor contact, but she's got pretty good speed. She's known around the league as a whiffer. So Aromatisse Weber in a pinch hitting role here in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Weber trying to catch up to that one. Japani steps off the bag. Hoots Harvey gets back to second. That one's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Aromatisse Weber. That swing and a miss, strike 2. Aromatisse known as a whiffer. Japani delivers. Oh, she gets enough of that to follow it off. And Japani throwing her 101st pitch here. Oh, and that's outside, and that'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's fouled straight back. Japani will throw another pitch to Aromatisse. That's fouled off as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, Beewolves 8, Crocodons nothing. Weber fouls off another pitch. Japani up to 104, make it 105. That one's high ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and now Japani's velocity and stamina have started to fall. And Aromatisse strikes out to end the 7th. Aromatisse Weber will take a seat, and they're going to bring in Lou DeBazes, the relief pitcher. DeBazes with an 11.37 ERA, a 1.89 whip, 4 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got poor velocity. He's got less than average junk and less than average accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's walk prone, but he throws a four-seam fastball, a curveball, and a forkball. So as we head into the bottom of the 7th, the Beewolves 8, Crocodons 1, Ham Slamous 2 for 3, Freddie Knox 0 for 3, and Bertha Banks 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. DeBaz's taking the bump with that 11.37 ERA. Ham Slamous, the shortstop, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. Slamous hitting .483 on the season with a home run and 5 RBIs. That pitch is low, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike down to Ham Slamous. Way outside, ball 2. Slamous looks for some time. 2 balls and a strike to Ham Slamous. That one drops low. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. That one's fouled off. 3-2 full count. DeBaz's is walk prone. And that's ball 4. Way outside, and Ham Slamous will lead off with a walk. So 1 on with nobody out, and in steps Freddie Knox.
The 10th Freddie Knox, 0 for 3 today, looking at 0 for 4. Got a slow runner at first base. Hard liner on the ground. Oh, he hits into a double play. Pickle toss over to second, and they just barely get the speedy Freddie Knox at first. But Freddie, oh, not a good day for Freddie.
No, two outs. Bertha Banks locking and fit. 2 for 3 today, I believe. First pitch to Bertha Banks is high, ball 1. That one's high in the air, into center field. Doesn't look like it's going to have enough, and Hoots Harvey will pull it in on the warning track for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 8th. Beewolves 8, Crocodons 1, Eliza Peck 0 for 1, Lane Drive 0 for 3, and Stephen Reed 2 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Tupani had 106 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. Her ERA's at a 1.29. Eliza Peck neutral and well.
Yeah, I don't think Peck's going to see Japani finish out this inning. They're going to motion over to the bullpen. Get a new reliever. Is what's his face healthy yet?
No, he's still strained.
Still strained. All right. Well, Japani took us deep, helped out the backups there. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm guessing we'll probably see Benson Rushmore. Benson Rushmore. Get this: 0 ERA, .26 WHIP, 7 Ks, locked in, juiced. He's in excellent physical condition. He's normally good at velocity and jog, and he's great now at both of those. And his accuracy's solid. He's almost all the way rested. He throws a 4-finger, 2-finger slider, and a curveball. I would not want to be Eliza Peck going against Benson Rushmore today. But she's not afraid. It was her old teammate. She knows how he likes to throw. That one, he goes right at her with the split finger, though. No swing, strike 1, 0 on the count to Eliza Peck, who I think hit out on her first at bat today. Hard liner right into the glove of Ham Slamous, shortstop. She's going to go 0-2 against her old team. Leanne Drive 0 for 3 on the day. Good contact hitter usually. Fans cheering here. They're excited. Their team looks great. Swing and a miss on an inside split finger. 0-1 the count to Leanne Drive, first basewoman for the Houston Crocodons. Hard line on the ground. Bertha Banks picks it up easy. 1 pump throw to first. It's right into the glove of Sturdy Woodman. They're a bunch of pros, Pete.
Yep.
That's bringing in Stephen Reed, 2 for 3. Second baseman locked in for the Houston Crocodons. Good hitter. Benson Rushmore throwing his 5th pitch to possibly get out of this 8th inning. Benson would like to take an at-bat. Oh, his slider misses up high. Ball 1 to the count to Stephen Reed. Now that one misses just inside check swing. 2-0. He's behind the count. Leaning back in the stance, Stephen Reed. Takes the first pitch for strike now. His first strike, actually. 2-1. The safety's off for Stephen Reed. There's a swing. It's up in the center field. Magic Moore slides up, knocks it down. He's not able to catch it. It was a little too far. It was a good single in a shallow center by Stephen Reed. And the Crocodons got 1 on, hoping to get a little bit of something back. They got Wilbur Bobbert rattled 0 for 3. I'd be surprised if he hits. Yeah, they're going to let him. He's playing right field. I guess he's doing well in the field. First pitch misses inside, ball 1 on the count. Don't have to really worry about Reed at first. He's not that fast. Slider makes it in there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Evened up 1 apiece. Top of the 8th, 8-1 Beewolves. That split finger drifts out and away. Misses ball 2-1. Swing, foul ball, first base line. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Benson Rushmore ends up with a K, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It's Beewolves 8, Crocodons 1. Magic Moore 1 for 3. Benson Rushmore first at bat, and Buster Biggs 2 for 3 with a walk. Lou DeBazis threw 9 pitches, walked 1. Magic Moore neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. His average is up to 200.
It is. First pitch by DeBazis of the inning. It's a liner on the ground to Pickle, and shortstop picks up those first. 1 up, 1 down.
Come on, man. Benson Rushmore locked in and juiced, hitting 500 with a home run, 1 RBI. Do you want to pull him and bring in Macy York for the 9th to give her a save, or do you want to just let Benson Rushmore do it?
Oh, he's juiced. He's got good power and contact.
Okay.
Ooh, but a little eager. They shouldn't have swung at that.
That one's in there for a call, strike 2. And now Benson Rushmore's in the hole, 0-2. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Benson Rushmore. Outside ball 2, DeBazis throwing his 15th pitch, outside ball 3. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. DeBazis walk prone, as we know. That catches the inside corner for a called strike 3, and down goes Benson Rushmore. 2 outs, nobody on. In steps Buster Big.
Good catch. I mean, the Beewolves are up 8-1 too. It's not like they need to drag. Oh, there's a hard liner to center field on the ground. Magic Moore, or not Magic Moore.
Benson.
How about Magic Moore, huh?
Buster Biggs, yeah.
Buster Biggs.
1 on with 2 outs. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's locked in and fit. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And there goes Buster Biggs. He's off with the pitch, and he's in there with a stolen base. So Buster Biggs with a stolen base with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. That one's lifted. It's a lame duck to Stephen Reed, the second baseman, for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 9th. Crocodons 1 run on 6 hits with no errors. Beewolves 8 runs on 14 hits with no errors. Tig Tantrum 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Run to Turd 0 for 3, and Hoots Harvey 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Benson Rushmore is on the mound. Tig Tantrum locked in and fit, known as an RBI man, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles today. Benson Rushmore locked in and juiced. First swing is in there. 102 miles per hour Benson Rushmore threw that fastball past Tig Tantrum. Inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tig Tantrum. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. Top of the 9th, Beewolves holding on to a 7-run lead. Tantrum's able to push that one foul along the 3rd baseline. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman, who's going to basically get it. Field the ball while standing on first base for the 1st out. So 1 out, and in comes run to Turd. She's neutral and fit. She's 0 for 3 today and known as an RBI dud. So with 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 9th, Crocodons need something to get going here, but Benson Rushmore is dealing strikes. That first pitch to Turd is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called 2nd strike, and very quickly Turd is in the hole, 0-2. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to run to Turd, the Crocodon 3rd base person. That one's low, ball 2. The count now evened up, 2-2. That one's fouled straight back, and Turd will get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and miss, strike 3, and down goes run to Turd. And Benson Rushmore 1 out away from closing this one out. Hoots Harvey's tense but fit. He's known as an RBI man, hitting 175 with no home runs. I've got no connection again. Why is it doing that? It's almost like the first time we played.
Yeah.
First pitch is out inside ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. I'm hoping we can get through this game without any major calamities. Yeah. 2 balls, no strikes to Hoots Harvey. That one's fouled off. It's foul. Just kind of a swinging bunt. Strike 1 though to Harvey. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Hoots Harvey finds himself with an even count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Rushmore delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Hoots Harvey. And that'll end the game. Beewolves win. Beewolves win. And this is, I think, got to be at least the 3rd game where the relief pitchers have struck out at least 2 in the last inning. And this game and the last game, they struck out the last 2. Gasser Morris in the last game struck out the last 2 batters. Benson Rushmore tonight strikes out the last 2 batters. So, and Benson Rushmore the game before that struck out the 1st and 3rd, I think. So, wow. Yeah, I mean, our relief pitching is nuts right now.
It is. And this game was all Beewolves. They scored first. Every time they scored two. 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. The Crocodons put one on in the seventh just to play spoiler. Crocodons end up getting that 1 run off of 6 hits in 9 innings. The Beewolves get 8 runs on 14 hits. It was a one-sided, just a lopsided affair. Crocodons batting is ugly. Leanne Drive goes 0 for 4. Steven Reed goes 3 for 4. Good day for him. He strikes out 1, but he doesn't actually put anybody by. His average is 351 now, so he's actually good. Bobbert.
Steve Reed accounts for 50% of the Crocodon offense today.
Yeah, right. Bobbert 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Tig Tantrum had a good day back in his old building. 2 for 4 with a run. He's up at 286 now. Run to third, another 0 for 4. It's the third 0 for 4 on the team with a strikeout. Hoots Harvey, 1 for 4. And the 3 that he didn't get, with an RBI, the 3 he didn't get were all strikeouts. Not a good year for Hoots. Norton Pickle 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Chukov 0 for 2. Clark doesn't bat. Right?
No, Rena Clark did not have an official. I don't think she actually held the bat.
Weber comes up, goes 0 for 1 on a strikeout. Lou DeBazes doesn't bat. Caps himself goes 0 for 1. Our old friend Eliza Peck goes 0 for 2. That's not unheard of.
Nope, but then over there for the Beewolves, it's settle in. This is going to take a bit. Buster Biggs goes 3 for 4. He scored a run and he walked once. Sturdy Woodman goes 2 for 5, scored a run, struck out once. Hammer Longballo 3 for 4, scored 2 runs, hit a home run, racks up 3 RBIs.
Player of the game.
Yeah, Steve Monstour 0 for 3. He seems to be slumping a little bit. He did walk once and he struck out twice. Ham Slamous comes in to fill in for Hanley Dexteris. He goes 2 for 3, scores a run. He does accumulate 2 RBIs and he walked once. Freddie Knox 0 for 4, another guy who might be on the skids a little bit. Bertha Banks 2 for 4. She scored 2 runs, hit a home run, racked up 2 RBIs for herself. Magic Moore 1 for 4, scored a run. Fran Giappani goes 1 for 3 with an RBI, and then Benson Rushmore 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And did I say Steve Monstour struck out twice? So yeah, the Beewolves struck out only 4 times today. Sturdy Woodman once, Steve Monstour twice, and then Benson Rushmore once. So, wow. Yeah. That's a great offensive performance.
Yeah, for that pitching over on the Crocs, it just did not have it today. Caps comes in, gets a loss. Those 4 innings gives up 9 hits, 6 earned runs. Not at all what he's been doing so far. He gets 3 strikeouts, gives up a home run. His ERA climbs up to a 4.32. Now he's 1-1 on the season. Rhea Clark comes in, goes 2 innings, gives up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, walks 2 batters, gives up a home run. Her ERA jumps to a 3.68, and she's 2-0-0 on the season. And then Lou DeBazes comes in and finishes things off. He throws 2 more innings, gives up just 1 hit. He had a solid game. Walked 1 batter, struck out 1. His ERA falls to an 8.64. He's 1-0 on the season as well.
Yes, sir. And over there for the Beewolves, Fran Giappani gets the win. She went 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run. She struck out 6. She leaves with an ERA of 1.29, and her record improves to 2-0-0. Benson Rushmore came in. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 3. He leaves with no ERA, and his record will remain 2 wins and 1 save.
Dominating pitching.
Yes, sir. 3 stars of the game. First star, as my partner just pointed out, B+, Hammer Longballo, the right fielder. He goes 3 for 4, hits a home run, racks up 3 RBIs, scores 2 runs himself.
What a pickup. What a pickup for Hammer Longballo.
Yes,
we got
sir.
a discount up. Second star of the game, B- ranked 3rd basewoman. Number 16 had her second real good game in a row. This time she makes the stars list. Bertha Banks goes 2 for 4, hits a home run, a big one. Like it cleared the wall by quite a bit. She gets a double, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs.
And then the 3rd star rounding him out, the B-ranked starting pitcher, Fran Giappani. We said at the start of the game, she's steady. She gets on that mound and she does work, and she worked today, putting in 7 innings. She only gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, and 6 Ks on the day. So that's a full day for her.
Yeah, perfect record so far this season. Congrats.
Gamer stats, Tommy G was 7 hits, no home run. 7 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 great catch, 4 strikeouts, contribution of 49%. PJ was 7 hits, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 2 great catches, a stolen base, 5 strikeouts, and a contribution of 51%.
Nice. You've been carrying me for a few games now.
That's okay. That's why I got such big shoulders.
Yeah.
I got the big shoulders.
Wow. Well, post-game show, we're a quarter of the way through the season, and the Beewolves are looking like champs.
Yeah. We got a little bit of news.
They're actually doing better so far this season than they were last season. What's that news, Pete?
Benson Rushmore's pitches are getting a little bit sloppy. So he's gone from an overall B- to an overall B-. His accuracy has gone from 37 down to 36. Is this game watching the games?
Yeah, I was going to say he's on fire. I do not understand. I don't.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Player development, can we afford? We can afford one thing, the thing we're not going to do. Buster Pigs red meat diet. He would gain 8 on the arm. 8 or 16. He would lose on the speed red. I mean, Buster Pigs doesn't need to be thrown in from left field, generally. And, well, 16 would put him at 57. I mean, well, bad jumps. He'd be getting caught out all the time trying to steal second. That's just what we need.
Look at that.
What's that?
Hammer Longballo moves into a tie for the most home runs in the league with 5. Guns Jackman and Pitch Eaterson are leading the league with 6 each.
Oh boy! All right, leave some of that for
next week.
Live at the Hive.
Okay.
Because I think we are supposed to do a live from the Hive.
That's true.
Yeah.
So between this game and the next game, you got to keep an eye on Tommy Naperville over on Twitch, where we will do what we call a live from the Hive, where we will discuss how our team is performing so far in the first quarter of the season. We'll talk about making any sort of changes. There may be another ego increase that results, because honestly, since we raised it before, I think we lost maybe 1 game. So we may be in for another ego upgrade. So tune in, keep an eye on Tommy Naperville on Twitch channel. It's all one word. Tommy is capitalized and Naperville is capitalized, but the rest of it is. But you want to make sure you're keeping an eye on that so you can be aware of what's happening. I don't know if Tommy plans on reposting it on YouTube or not.
Possibly. We'll see how it goes. All right, but we're running the credits. So we'll finish up here. We got to hit the road again next week. But until then, thanks for watching, folks. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.